what is like the overarching goal that you have for this hour that we have together?
It didn't seem to bother him that I didn't understand everything.
I think the first 5 minutes of a tutoring session are hugely important.
And we decided it's like mortgage payable, which is what you call it, or...
My name is Luke Duda. I am an Accounting 201 and 202 tutor. I'm from a place called Illinois. And my purpose as a tutor, I feel like, is just to help students know how to be more proficient students and to know what they need to do in order to get the grades that they're hoping for here at this wonderful university. How's it going, man?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. To make a good first impression as a tutor, I think you just have to be enthusiastic and happy. Make them feel excited. By being excited yourself, they'll mirror your emotions, I guess.
So my name's Adam Malore. I'm from California, San Diego. My major is accounting, and I come to the tutoring center because I learn through discussion. That's what helps me the most.
Have them swipe the card, sign in. I always ask if they're already signed in. Usually they are. People seem to be pretty aware of that policy. Grab one of these green sheets on our way. Have you filled out one of these before?
No.
Yeah, so the green sheet is important because it lets the 2D know what the expectations are that are placed upon them, what kind of expectations they can have for me and for other tutors that they meet with. Lets them know a little bit about the policies of the tutoring center, keeps them accountable with the charge and everything. And then we have them fill out this little sheet, signifying that they understand the policies for the most part. After we fill out the green sheet, we tear off the bottom, and that stays with us as the tutor, and then the top half goes with the 2D so that they can have that to be aware of the policies and things. And then once the tutoring session is over, take the bottom slip to Deborah's desk, and there's a little basket that we turn these in at so that the tutor center can keep track of all of these.
Well, paperwork has its place. I mean, it can be legal issues. It can be just for clarity. It's good that I know that there's a charge if I don't show up, or something like that. So documents have their place.
And before we get started with anything, we'll go ahead and have a quick word of prayer.
That's good, okay.
Would you mind offering that for us?
No problem.
Cool, thanks, man.
All right. Our dear Father.
It's essential to say prayers at the beginning of a tutoring session just to set the mood. I mean, we say prayers at the beginning of our classes here on campus, and that's an awesome opportunity that we have here at this university. We can call upon Heavenly Father to ask for His blessing as we're talking about concepts that might be tricky or difficult, so that we can have the Spirit to be with us to really understand those things and to learn and teach with the Spirit as much as possible. Awesome. So, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm an accounting major. I chose accounting because I want to work for the FBI.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think the first 5 minutes of a tutoring session are hugely important because it sets the tone and the foundation for the other 55 minutes. So the first couple minutes with Adam today, I just used it to get to know him a little bit by asking him a little bit about himself. He told me what his major was. He's an accounting major, so that's good. That means he has, a passion for the subject and understands that it's important that he, gets this stuff.
It's nice if they will take the time to get to know me and to know what I'm looking for, because if we get lectures in class, and there's a difference between a lecture and a tutoring session where you're asking questions and you're having your needs met.
And now, just one other thing I kind of want to talk about just to kind of premise our time together and give us a little bit of direction for this session. What is like the overarching goal that you have for this hour that we have together? Like, what's the one thing you want to
I have two things.
We set goals, or set the goal for the tutoring session, talked about what he wanted to come away with from our hour together.
Yeah, it was a very well planned out and executed tutoring session.
Good deal. So let's just kind of summarize what we talked about today, make sure there's no last minute questions. So we started by talking about bonds. This is still clear?
Yeah, I think
So to wrap up a tutoring session, I think it's important just to summarize what was talked about during our hour-long together, ask for any last-minute questions if anything was unclear that was discussed earlier. That's a great time to clear those things up before they walk out the door with misconceptions about the information. And then just use it to set goals and make a little bit of a game plan, what they're going to do on their own time as far as studying for the class. So what's something new that you could try the last 3 weeks of the semester to improve your study habits? I think one thing you mentioned earlier, which was really good, was maybe doing some of these types of mappings on your own.
That's what I was going to say, because like when I read the book, when I've been reading the book, I haven't been really taking any notes. That might be a good idea.
Perfect. So would you be comfortable setting that as our goal? I mean, I don't know if I'll see you again. Hopefully I will. But like you said, you kind of...
He invited me to take notes while reading the textbook and draw out diagrams. And that's very valuable advice, and I will take that goal into mind and do it because it'll help me learn the material and I'll do better on my tests.
What I want for Adam is just to be successful in his classes, particularly in his accounting class, since that's the class I helped him with. And he mentioned that he wanted to get an A in the class so that he could maybe look at tutoring in future semesters, next semester. And I think that would be really cool. I definitely want that for him, and if he's able to get a good grade in the course, I would definitely put in a good word for him, because that's something that I think would be a great opportunity for him.